Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. It's Friday morning and of course it's a time for another vlog. So today's vlog I hope will be a little bit different, and I want to talk about something which in my opinion is extremely important, and quite often we completely ignore this topic. But before I'll jump into it, I want to talk about something which is gonna lead us to this topic. So I know based on my stats and whenever I look on my previous blogs which ones are the most popular, it seems like that most photographers, they always looking to get better in technical side. They always looking to understand gear better. They want to understand lighting better. They want to master the craft, and they want to actually be able to create stunning images. And I know this is something which is very important, but it's not everything. And I used to be that way. For me, I thought that if I'm gonna be creating stunning images, that's all what I need to know when it comes to headshot and portrait photography. But I quite often, I didn't pay attention to things like people skills. And those are also very important things which we need to not only understand, but we need to study them. In my opinion, we need to understand how the interactions between us and our client works. We need to understand how to read people personalities and how we can translate them into our work. And this is something which, again, I always thought that throughout experience and throughout the years, I'm gonna learn those things basically on the set. I'm gonna be just keep shooting and I'm gonna be learning those things. But unfortunately, there's way more to that. There's a lot of science behind this. There's a lot of studies done. And this is something what I would like to talk about it. So I'm gonna completely avoid today any technical stuff. I'm not gonna be talking about the lighting. I'm not gonna be talking about any techniques. I'm gonna be mainly focused on basically people skills, how we can interact with people and how we can actually make this whole thing works. And I'm sure you guys are aware of that, and like all of us have that like on the back of our head, that if we have a great relationship with our clients, the pictures always turns better. If we make that first impression fairly quick and there's some kind of connections with the client, there is some kind of mutual understanding, there's trust, then basically the photo shoot always turns better. And the question is how we can get there, because as you guys probably know, every client is different. There's people which we can interact very well. There's some people who they're shy, and then they don't really want to actually just open up to us, and we have to use our ability, and we have to use certain tricks and tactics, and we have to somehow know how to approach them in order to kind of open them up, so we can create that connection and we can actually go through the shoot fairly smooth and we can get stunning images. So what I would like to actually talk about today is a book which I think is extremely fascinating. And this is a book written by Vanessa Van Edwards, and it's actually, the title is Captivate, The Science of Succeeding with People. And I would like to highly recommend this book to every portrait and headshot photographer on this planet. I've heard about this book a few months ago, and this book was just kind of like popping up on my feed, but I was like, I don't even know what that is, but whatever. And then one day I watched another amazing vlogger who actually interviewed this person who actually wrote this book, and after 45 minutes I was just like literally blown away. So I ran to library, I rent this book, and after I don't know 40 pages actually I decided, like, you know what, I need to own this book. So I ran to Chapters, I bought it, and I actually finished this book in basically 2 days. And I I'm just blown away how much valuable information, how many knowledge and how much science is actually just put in this book. I could go on and on about this book, how amazing it is and how many crazy informations is there. But there's few things which I would like to actually talk about, and actually, like, I'm not gonna do the book review, but there's information which they're crucial for our work, especially for headshot photographers. So she talks a lot about you know, face expressions. She talks a lot about reading people's personality. She talks a lot about interactions. She talks a lot about how to make the first impressions, how to read the body language. You know, the list is pretty much endless, and I thought I know a lot about people and how to interact with them and how to deal with certain people. But after reading this book, I was just like, okay, you know what? I had no idea there's so much more to that. And at this point, this book is like my, I have to say, like a Bible and guideline when it comes to interactions with people. And the main reason I actually want to recommend this book, because especially you're a headshot photographer, she has a lot of information about face expressions. And this is something so crucial for us. And this is such a, there's things which are so important that we don't even realize that we have those, as she called them, micro expression, which actually our brain somehow picks them up, but kind of like we don't really see them, but we can get the emotions from people and we can get the certain mood they are in, even if they're hiding it. And camera picks those things up, and you know, sometimes people see those photos and like, you know what, I like that person, or I like this face expression, but there's something not right about it. And she actually talks about it, you know, into detail, so you can understand a lot of things into kind of deeper level. And you know, I don't even know how I can even more describe how amazing that book is and how much great information you guys can get from it. So I'm not gonna talk more about it because I'm not as much skilled when it comes to language and kind of like, you know, I'm explaining things. But this book actually definitely helps you to understand a lot of things when it comes to, as I said, human face expression, you know, body language. As I said, there's so many other stuff. And I actually started applying those things into my work and to my recent photo shoots, and I was just blown away. They work like a charm. And you know, the immediate connections you're getting with people, you can actually fairly quick realize what kind of personality that they have and stuff like that, which helps us as a photographers, as I said at the beginning of this vlog, how important that is whenever we have the client which we never worked before or we see the first time, and we have to get that connection, because that's the only way to get those great shots. And as I said, most of the time, I'm not saying that everybody does that, but a lot of us, we focus way too much on the technical side, and we definitely put the connection kind of side and the interaction side kind of on the side, and we don't really kind of pay attention to it because we are so focused to get the technical good shot. But unfortunately, this whole thing works other way around. Like, you know, the technical side are important, but having the great connection with the client, understanding the client, you know, always gonna help us to get the great shots. Plus, if we're gonna understand the face expressions and all this additional stuff which we don't kind of pay attention to it sometimes, we just want to get, like, as I said, technical good shot, it's gonna completely change your work. I'm not gonna be just going on and on about this. I just want to say that if you have a chance, get this book ASAP and read it and learn it, and you will see huge difference when it comes to your headshot work. And it's interesting because, you know, this book talks about some additional and different things, but I didn't even realize how valuable that book will be for my photography and my headshot work. So I hope you guys found this interesting. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to once a month find an interesting book which I could recommend to you guys, and especially books which will help you with your photography, because as I said, there's so much into this, and there's so much additional things which we have to learn and know and understand in order to create great shots. So the technical side, as I said, it's important, but it's not everything. And that's, I would say, is the message of this vlog, that you know, there is additional as I said, things which we need to study, we need to explore, we need to understand, we need to actually somehow hack into them and start applying them into our work, and then we'll see completely I would say different you know, outcome when it comes to our work. Okay, I'm kind of, like, as you guys probably see, excited about this book, and I was waiting till I finished this book to share that with you, but as I said, I couldn't be more excited about any other books. And I've read a lot of books about photography, but I didn't know there's some other books which can help my photography from completely different angle. So I will put some information how you guys can get this book. Also, Vanessa, she has amazing YouTube channel which you guys can also check. There's so much great stuff. So just digging in, and you guys gonna be blown away how much you guys can learn from her. It's amazing. Okay, wishing you guys fantastic weekend. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys at the beginning of the next week. I'm gonna be doing another vlog on Monday or Tuesday. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys found this interesting. So I'm looking forward to hear from you guys. If you would like to guys add something to this, and you guys have maybe any other interesting books which could help us as a headshot photographers to improve our work, please link them below. I would be looking forward to see those stuff. Stay tuned, and I'll chat with you guys very soon. Bye bye.